At Lori Vallow Daybell's final sentencing, her estranged son, Colby Ryan, was noticeably absent from the courtroom. He gave his statement virtually, not by choice, but because he was in the fight of his life against a rare disease.
12 News journalist Gabriela Becerra sat down with Ryan. It was an exclusive interview. He talked about his mother, her crimes, and his illness.
Trapped in a new normal.
Probably one of the most out-of-body experiences where you're stuck in your body with no control.
That's how Colby Ryan woke on July 18th, 4 days after an outdoor run led to a life-threatening illness.
It's as simple as going around some dirt, which literally I ran through the dirt trail right by our house a few days before.
A severe headache, multiple mini strokes, and dozens of tests later. Ryan says doctors diagnosed him with a complication of valley fever.
It's supposed to stay in your lungs. And instead of staying here, it said, let me go see what's going on in your brain.
It's called coccidial meningitis, an extremely rare prognosis found in about 1% of people with valley fever.
Being the 1% of the unlucky feels normal a little bit at this point.
Ryan lost his family in 2019 at the hands of his mother, Lori Vallow Daybell. Vallow Daybell will be behind bars for the rest of her life after killing her children Tylee and JJ and conspiring to kill her fourth husband Charles Vallow and her niece's ex-husband Brandon Boudreaux. On the last day of his hospital stay, Ryan virtually participated in Vallow Daybell's most recent sentencing.
Having to give the impact statement while you weren't feeling good, while you're in a place that's unfamiliar, what was going through your mind? How were you feeling?
I think it was hard because I didn't want to look vulnerable in front of Lori. I know that sounds weird, but I didn't really want to give her that in that moment.
Mr. Ryan, if you want to unmute yourself.
Ryan tells me he wanted to be in the courtroom.
Yeah, I'm here.
Go ahead, sir.
And would have turned his camera on if he knew it was allowed. Instead, he confidently read his impact statement from his hospital bed.
Quite frankly, I believe that Lori Vallow herself is the family tragedy.
His words echoing through the speaker, touching everyone in the courtroom.
I was prepared, but it's always still really hard. Like, you could easily, like in any other setting, I could talk about Tylee and JJ or like my family or anything like that, and not every time I'm gonna be triggered to like cry. But every time I'm like reading a statement, it's just so real in that moment and you're talking to that person, and that's hard. And I feel like a part of me wanted to be there, and then maybe there's a reason why I wasn't. But I felt like I said what I needed to say, and that was it. I just tried to close the book on it.
Do you plan to talk to Lori at any point going forward?
No, there's just no reason. And the reason is because there's no rationality between talking to her. When you speak to her, you're not really talking to a normal person. And so there's nothing that I'm gonna get from her, even if there was an apology. There would be nothing that's satisfying or like, okay, I'm good. Like, I just learned to move on without needing that.
As Ryan moves on from this chapter,
the hardest part about it is that you feel some relief that you don't have to keep reliving it, but it doesn't change anything. And that, yes, justice does change, but you don't get anything back.
he's also navigating new challenges.
Right now, I'm just taking it day by day.
Ryan says doctors don't yet know how long the fungus will stay in his brain.
I want to just go right back to normal. I just don't feel normal. Like I told you, the brain fog, like I'm just like missing a step right now. So I've been trying to figure that out. I want to take my recovery really seriously because I know if I rush out of it, who knows what's going to happen.
He may be battling the illness for the rest of his life, but it's a battle he's taking on with one of the darkest periods of his life now over.
It's not going to keep coming up and reopening every one of those wounds. You can actually move past it. So that's the best part about it for me.
Yeah, he's definitely been through a lot in the last year. He tells us he's heading back to the doctor this week where he'll learn more about his next steps in his recovery.